kids.
Hey, Kool-Aid and frozen pizza. It's the work of art, I ain't talking Mona Lisa. Dream of rocking crowds, see me filling up arenas. This weed got me laughing like a damn hyena. Yeah, I live a life pretty similar to yours. Used to go to school, hang with friends and play sports. Every single summer taking trips to the shore. And that was all gravy, but I knew I wanted more. Ain't ever seen a young rapper like one. Can't believe they eyes swear it's just a mirage. Still got my training wheels in the
Yo, can you hear me?
I
can hear you. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear. How you doing?
Chilling. Everything's good. We healthy.
Yeah, just Kool-Aid and frozen pizza.
Hey man, it ain't the Mona Lisa.
Anyway.
There's plenty there. Not that I wouldn't know. I don't know.
So, hello everyone. Welcome to our new show. It is Breweries Y.
It's a work in progress.
Okay, it's a work in progress. On the name.
Breweries.
Y Pendejadas.
Oh, you know what? Breweries Y Pendejadas.
How do you say it?
How about we go with Breweries Y Pendejadas?
That's it. Breweries Y Pendejadas.
Pendejadas.
It's
a work in progress. You know what? We're just having fun. We're having fun here. We're having fun.
I'll get it. So what are we drinking today? The Stones?
Yeah, we're having a little bit of Stone, you know. We visited San Diego recently. Bunch of fun, right?
It's very light Stone, if you ask me.
Hey, you know what? It is what it is.
So we made the show. Basically, what we're trying to do is go to different breweries throughout California and some nice like brew pubs and places that just are like cool spots that make their own beer or might cater to beer in like specifically. And so our goal is to go to different breweries throughout, like I said, California, but most importantly here in the Bay Area, starting with San Francisco, all the way down to San Diego, all the way up north, and just to go
just
try
have fun.
Have fun, right?
Have fun.
Try the different beers. Hopefully we could talk to some of the brewers, the bartenders, and you just meet the people that actually make it. And then hopefully we get a couple local people from the different breweries or different areas that we go to help us out along the way. It's just going to be a short series. It's not going to be a really long. It's us having fun. There's going to be some B-roll of us at those places having fun, just checking them out. And hopefully you like it and enjoy and see where we go from this.
Yeah. It's all, everything. We're just going to have fun. We're going to have fun with it all.
We're going to have fun. I don't know nothing about beer. So this is, for me, it's a learning journey. Luis, on the other hand.
Okay, I don't know anything about making the beer, but I do have a little bit of experience in tasting a lot of different beers. But what it really comes down to, what we really want, is to just meet with people who are in breweries, working with breweries, brew masters, just a little bit of everybody who's in the industry enough to just talk about beer, and just whether we're going into the science of making it, we're going to talk about different hops, explore what hops we like and what beers that we like that come from them, and then just really just have fun. It's a whole different community when it comes to the beer community, and we're just there to meet cool people, have a lot of drinks and laughs, and do our best during the pandemic.
So right off the bat, what is one of your favorite things about like the craft beer industry?
Definitely, it's gonna be. It's gonna be just like people just trying new things. I mean, we have like a blueprint of what different beers are gonna be, right? So we have like our blueprint of a lager, a pilsner, an IPA, a pale ale, everything and anything in between. But what we're starting to see is within those specific categories of beers, and people are changing it up. They're using new hops, different hops. They're adding in fruits. You get some hazies in there. You find different beers that are going to have a certain fruit or a certain different type of hop. You're gonna have mosaics. You're gonna have this. You're gonna have that.
I've been learning a lot
It's
about hazy IPAs. I've been really into them. They're just like, for me, they're really flavorful. I don't know.
They are. They are. That's what they're meant to be. So it's like I said. I don't know the specifics if we're gonna go into like the brewing aspect of it, but we're gonna learn. That's all it is. That's all it is. None of us really know. We don't know. I drink it, but we'll figure it out.
I don't know shit. One of the coolest things that I do like about the craft beer industry is like the art that goes behind the labels or the packaging of the beer. That to me is my favorite part of it. Learning that aspect, seeing the cool designs, seeing like the story behind it. That always gets me, excited and ready to buy something. And so I'll take that anywhere I go.
No, for sure. And like the cool part is that during the pandemic, there was a lot of new beer that came out. New beer in the sense where like just different stuff that local breweries, at least here in the Bay Area and SF, specifically in the city, we saw like Oakland Brewery producing different things, different local brews too. But their artwork was just amazing. It was cool. I think Oakland Brewing had a porter that came out. In the porter had like a little coronavirus, like a little virus, whatever, how they made it. They drew it out. They had toilet paper. They had a little sanitizer bottle. It was cool. It was like everything that we're going to talk about. It was a meme we're going to go into and just like talk about, it's going to be in textbooks in, 15, 20 years, 2020, 2021. Those were cool. And then you have like, let's go into like Original Pattern or even Hen House up here. Like their artwork is always evolving. It's always changing, and it's eye catching.
I really do like Hen House. They did a collab with Hella Coastal, and so that one was really cool. I can't wait for that one to come out. Hella Coastal is going to be the first owned black brewery in Oakland, and so they already are the first ones. They collab with Hen House up in Sonoma County, and that one I can't wait to try that one. I tried the one that they collab with Humble Sea. Hella Coastal and Humble Sea collabed on one. It was a dark Mexican lager. That one was really cool. That was a really fun one. I really did appreciate that beer, but that one for me got me excited enough to go all the way out to Pacifica to go try it. Yeah, and that's one brewery I do want to hit up. Humble Sea is
we'll do it.
It's on the list, and so it was one of my.
We're gonna hit up Taco Bell too, because we gotta hit up Taco Bell.
Taco Bell, Wasmo on the way.
Taco Bell Cantina. What more do you need?
And so we did start this brewery tour kind of backwards. Like we were planning to start here in San Francisco, but we ended up taking a trip to San Diego for our friend's birthday, and we hit up the breweries there.
Yeah, shout out Jarrett.
Thank you, Jarrett, for inviting us, and we had a great time.
It was amazing.
So our first place that we went to was
Stone Brewery. They're in Escondido.
That was my first time ever being in Escondido and San Diego, and I've had Stones before, and that was my first time ever being at the brewery, but that brewery was massive. It was a huge place. I really did like it. They have like a nice outside area. The inside area is really cool too, because they have all these big windows where you can see them brewing the beer. They have a nice merch area, and the staff was very pleasant. Also, we had a huge hookup because our friend Jarrett, his brother-in-law, is the head chef there. And so it was a good time all the way around.
Yeah.
What did you like about it?
No, I mean, I loved it. The Stone that I would go to is always going to be the one in Liberty Station. That's like my Stone home, I guess you could say. But
you're from San Diego, right?
Yes. Yeah. Of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
So a little background.
Yeah. Born and raised San Diego. I'm up here for school. Probably going to stay in the Bay Area. But, yeah, I'm from San Diego. And, of course, I'm always still keeping my 619 number. Can't get rid of that. Come on. Can't get rid of that. But anyways, the Stone there at Liberty Station, that's like my Stone that I would go to at least pretty often all the time. But that was my second time, I want to say, at that Escondido location. And I want to say that's like the home base. That's like where the big offices basically.
Yeah, so the one they have, it was like I said, it was a really good big space. We did have a flight of beers. We did have one of them I had there was I'm trying to think. What the hell was it? It was that like sweet one that I had that kind of tasted kind of like a dessert wine. I'm trying to think what it was.
I can't remember right now. I can't remember. We're gonna have to roll the footage. Roll the footage.
I have no clue what it was, and I was just like, it was way too sweet. But one thing we did have there was like their hard seltzer that they made. They brewed in there, and it was a watermelon lime one, and
That was new.
That was
That was
delicious.
new. That was
I
the
liked
first
that one
time
a
I ever
lot.
saw that. It was all good. I mean, I want to say if we have footage for that, everybody loved it. It was good.
Oh yeah, definitely. We all had a good time. We had like a big lunch. We had a lot of good beer and the seltzers, and yeah, I really did enjoy that part of Stones.
Yeah. I mean, it's always good just having like a regular Stone IPA just on draft. Like even better when it's at the brewery.
We end up getting like nice like little from the merchandise store. We got some cups. We got
A little baby tulip.
little tulips
I
here.
guess you could call this a little baby tulip cup. Yeah.
Little tulip cup. They were really generous with the stuff we were able to get there. So that was a good time. But that was only the first one we hit up. The next place we went to was
We went to Ballast Point together.
no, I
afterwards?
think we went to Border X was the next one.
Oh yeah, Border X. No, shout out Border X. Look at that. We did. Yeah.
That one was
It's
my
in
favorite
Barrio
place.
Logan.
Where is it at?
Barrio Logan. That's
The
like
South San Diego or
I don't know how to explain it, which is weird. Um, it's like off of Cesar Chavez, and
Yeah,
like
don't worry about it.
you know what? You should know. If you know, you know. If you don't, then
You don't.
You
Yeah,
don't.
I don't have no fucking.
That's your
clue.
loss.
It doesn't even matter. But Border X is in Barrio Logan, and that was one of my favorite places that we went to. It's in a majority Latino population right there. It was really cool. Well, we get there. The bartenders are really friendly. They have a nice environment inside and outside. They have a nice like seating area as well.
Oh yeah.
Outside, they had lowrider cars like parked in the middle of the street, and so it was like a turn left or turn right street. So everyone was just parked in the middle. You had lowrider cars, you had motorcycles. Like it was.
Yeah, that's
was a good time.
That's a daily thing. It's like a whole community out there. Like that's like what it is. It's todo la cultura. You see it all the time. Sometimes they do like a little events, La Vuelta. It's really just local people, local families, everybody who's lived there for a long time, and also just like the San Diego community come around. They do like art shows sometimes, and just like little streets. It's a street fair, but it's also just everybody coming together and appreciating just like the presence of people being there.
The beer there was really good. I had a couple lagers that were really delicious. But one thing they did have there were their micheladas that they had.
Yeah.
And so they had a tamarindo michelada that was really good. They had a horchata mixed drink as well.
Yeah, they did. The one thing that I was looking forward to was the El Diablo, La Diabla sauce, whatever they have. There's a whole background behind that, but it's usually just like pretty sure it's just a paste that they would have, and you kind of dip it in the same way you would do like chamoy and tajin on the rim when you make a michelada. But La Diabla, like that specific mix is like big, at least for San Diego.
Yeah, it was definitely a good time there. We're there for a while. We went twice. Like we went earlier.
We did.
We were there, and then we decided to go somewhere else, and we ended up back at Border X again.
Border X, and it was fun.
It was fun.
That's Border X. Border X has always been like one of the places we would go all the time. And sometimes my sister and I would go to. There's a little coffee shop down the street. I don't know why I'm blanking out, but we would go to the coffee shop. Just her and I. Just we're like, hey, what are you doing right now? I'm like, you want coffee? It's like 8:00. Hell yeah, I want coffee. Just go down there and get some coffee. Come back, or we would go to Barrio Dogs, which is where we were gonna go, and then they have like little gourmet hot dogs. My favorite thing to get is La Llorona. Llorona, you're gonna cry. It's usually like the spiciest hot dog. It's good. Love it. I love spice. But yeah.
There's a lot of cool spots in that area. So as we're winding down, getting ready to go out later, since we're on vacation, having a good time, a lot of our group went back to the Airbnb that we're staying at, and a couple of us were left, and we were gonna get the other Uber back, and someone had an idea, was like, let's go to Mujeres Brewery, which is an all-female owned brewery, and we decided to walk there, and it was only like not even a 10-minute walk or so, and it was
Not even.
it was really cool. We're walking in the neighborhood. One of my buddies that I grew up with back in Kerman and Fresno, he owns a house out there, and so it was really cool to walk in the neighborhood and show us where it's at. We got there. It was a really dope spot.
I loved it. I loved it. I mean, I don't know. I know. At one point was Selena playing, and then just like a bunch of different cumbias, and we just got a bunch of beer and just started dancing. It was weird though. Well, not weird. We were the outliers because we were the only male presence there. I want to say we had Erica with us, right? You know, Jared's sister, and we were there. But like it was just a bunch of girls over there, and just everybody else. But not that it matters or anything, but it was just fun. It was so much fun being there.
It was cool. They have like a nice open outside space.
Yeah.
They have they had a DJ going. They had good beer there too.
Beer was good.
Who makes? They're partnered with who?
I don't know the specifics, so I'm not gonna say like I know what it is, but I know that they're like, you know, that brother sister with Border X, and I don't know the specifics. I can't even talk about it, but I know that at least they're like collab in the sense where like they might be related in terms of it, but I don't know. So I don't want to like speak on it like I do know, but it's something to do with like at least the neighborhood for sure. At least they collab with it, but yeah.
Yeah, it was definitely like a cool spot, and I definitely want to go. If I ever go back, I definitely want to go check that spot out again.
Yeah, me too. It was awesome.
And so as the weekend was going on, I did go to Ballast Point without Luis. I went with my girlfriend. We went to go have breakfast in that morning.
And I also went without you.
Oh, yeah. So we
also went without
with
him.
each other, and so it's cool. It's not like the best like looking spot. I mean, it's an older spot. It's probably been there for a while. It was really cool though, because they had the little QR codes at the table, and you just order from that, and then someone just brings you a drink. And Ballast Point always has really good beer, and so inside it was a huge place. So inside it was really big and nice, and the outside is like whatever, but the beer is what we went for, and it was most importantly the best part of it. And I did really like it because the prices are so good. Because you could get like the little taster, like the 3-ounce ones for like $2.50. You get a regular drink for like $4. You know, like a regular 8 ounce,
Yeah.
or something like that for
Different
like
pours, yeah.
yeah, different pour for like $4, $4.50, and I was like, very affordable, very cheap, and it's right there down in Little Italy,
Yep.
where there's a lot of nice restaurants, and
I love Little Italy.
like downtown San Diego, so it's like a really cool spot. What do you think of Ballast Point?
Well, I'm gonna have to completely disagree with what you just said. I love that spot. Like that spot, so many memories. Like I think at one point one of my favorite things that we would go. They have special was like a burger and a beer for like $12. It was perfect. Get off of work, go down there. You're right. You could see the water. We're right there. We're outside in the patio, or even just like sitting up in the front to see the rest of the street. Like that was my spot. I think I went to Little Italy for Ballast Point more often than I went to the Stone at Liberty Station. And it wasn't because like I favored one over the other. It was more because like I just ended up going there that often. Scoping from Ballast Point is big for me, just because it's such just a well-known IPA, and it's big. It's a big part of the beer culture, at least for me, and the way that my perspective of seeing everything. I was there all the time, and the one thing that I loved about being there again was just like it felt like I was back home again. Obviously, San Diego is like my home, but I do feel more home up here. But the one thing that I wanted to get when I was there, I got it. I got the Habanero Sculpin. I didn't mess up. I got a full pour. Probably should have done like a 4, maybe 8 ounce.
So what is that, like the spicy drink?
Yeah, it was pretty. It was pretty spicy. Like it's delicious. I literally just said earlier, I love spice. Pero como like, probably should have just done like a half a pour.
There's another brewery that's literally down the street from there called
Bolt Brewery.
That one was a cool one too. I didn't go to that one,
Bolt-
but I passed
Bolt's
by there multiple
traditional.
times.
Yeah, Bolt Brewery is cool because I would go to that one right there in Little Italy too. But the one that I frequent the most was in La Mesa. It's like it's a weird spot to get to. If you know, you know. It's like off the freeway, but like not off the freeway coming from the other side, from the Grossmont Center side. But Bolt Brewery, man, we would be out there all the time. We would be out inside. They have like a cool patio to be at and stuff. But we would get flights there, drink there, and it'd just be so much fun. They have a lot of cool little. It's just one of those like things. San Diego is just huge for microbrews. So you can go almost down the street and find like 8 different breweries.
That was our experience in San Diego. We had a really good time. I'm looking forward to what we do next. We have some things planned out here in San Francisco. We're looking forward to it.
We do have a lot.
If you like it, let us know. Let us know in the comments. Like it, share it if you can. Or if you want to come out to a brewery with us, or if you have any suggestions, let us know. We're always looking to invite other people with us and just have a good time. And, and that's what it's for. This is just for fun and just to learn about some beer. And
that's all it really is. I might have connections for us to really do some like background stuff and whatnot with like the different breweries, meet, you know, the brewmasters and stuff, and we could talk about hops, talk about this and that. But really what it comes down to is just we're just gonna have fun. We're gonna bend the house. We're all just here for have a good time. Try to bring you some entertainment, you know, during all the pandemic stuff, and
yeah.
just here for a good time, not a long time. Let's have some fun.
Cheers, brother.
Cheers, man.
So why the fuck you bugging? Yeah. Shouts to all my fans, man.
Also, shout out Uncle Papi.